91. We are eastbound on McKinley in pursuit of a street racer named Red Chevelle. In excess of 100 miles an hour, requesting an air unit. Adam 91. We've discontinued pursuit.
Fuller's here. We have to go. That's my card.
They promised me they'd put your car back the way it was.
Why does it have to be my car? Can't we just pull one from impound?
Oh, sure, Hanson. We'll give you a car we pulled off the hill last week. Kids would never recognize an electric blue Roadrunner with Boy and the Boogie painted across the hood. That's what our boy's driving.
No plates. Less wind resistance.
Driver's a white male, brown hair, 16 to 18.
Yeah, that narrows it down.
He's good for at least a dozen pursuits and 3 hit-and-run felonies.
We can't catch one guy?
We almost had him last night, but when he busted through a red light at 120, the city added 1 black and white and a civilian vehicle to the loss column.
So much for budget cuts.
Yeah, well, these races are becoming a big draw. City traffic was trying to work it, but the races have scanners and lookouts.
Hey, watch it! Why can't they just shoot it and put it out of its misery?
All done.
My ears are ringing.
What?
This is a vintage machine. It's a work of art. It's like a Da Vinci.
Now it's a Warhol.
Russell? Russell Buckins?
In Poison! Woo! Woo, man! Old friend?
Very old.
Man, looking real
Doug
good.
Penhall, Russell Buckins.
Hey, you a cop too? Yeah. Hey, bust me, please. Send me to jail. Let me learn a trade.
Ah, you're out of work again.
Hey, my occupational hazard is my occupation's just not around. Jimmy Buffett.
Let's see, last time we talked, you were still working at that radio station.
Ah, fired. I played Louie 48 hours straight. Hey, it was an all Louie weekend. I bolted myself into the control booth. They had to get me out with an axe.
That was you?
Yep.
I've known this guy since kindergarten. What are you doing here?
I'm just cruising on through to the mountains. And I'm going to a wedding of a friend of yours, a very special friend.
Who?
Nope, you got to guess, but I'll give you a hint. It's somebody you'd never expect.
Who?
Debbie Eaton. Read it and weep, pal.
Debbie Eaton?
Debbie Eaton. Debbie Eaton. So I was thinking I'd crash here tonight and tomorrow cruise on up in my convertible. You want to go?
Debbie Eaton's getting married.
Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Tom, just wanted you to know it's the things we never said that were important. Love you always, Deb.
Isn't that nice?
Always? Always?
Yeah, always turned out to be 3.5 weeks.
Well, what happened?
I don't know, we were just heading in separate directions.
Bull. You blew it, man. You could have made your big move, but you choked.
No, we just never got that far. I always had it in the back of my mind to call her.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't wait too long.
It was always an obstacle.
You were the obstacle, man.
There's something I'm missing here. Details?
I met her at a party 4 weeks before school ended. I was nuts about her. So we started going out, but I had a girlfriend. We both knew there was something there, but the timing was bad. And then the next thing you know, ba-boom, graduation.
She went to Europe, then to Michigan State. I went there, too. Well, a couple of years anyway. I majored in sleeping and getting high.
So, did you ever see her again?
Well, we were supposed to get together for Christmas the fall of her freshman year. We're gonna go down to Florida for winter break.
But you choked.
I didn't choke. I had to work. I was going to the academy. I was helping my mom.
That was the turning point, man.
You're making me sick.
So who she married?
Some clown that went to law school. So what's it gonna be? You gonna cruise up to the mountains with me? Or what? I mean, Tommy, she's getting married. I mean, this could be your last chance to ask her out on a date.
He's right.
I can't. I got a court date. I gotta work.
He is right, you know.
Give me a break, will you? Russell hasn't changed a bit. He's still living day to day. I don't know how the hell he ever made it to college.
When you were in high school, did you have an onion head haircut? Did you wear a crew neck t-shirt with a pocket protector?
I did not have a pocket protector.
2 out of 3. Did you ever get sent to detention? Did you ever get caught shoplifting? Or get an F for blowing off your homework? That's what I thought.
All right, so I was a responsible kid. What's wrong with that?
Green means go. Guy like you's got to have what, 3-4 days worth of overtime?
Hey, she's getting married. Going up there's not gonna change that.
Didn't you ever see The Graduate? It never changes.
You never get any smarter. What's the big deal?
Hanson, did you ever drag race? Did you ever borrow somebody's car and go for a ride? Did you ever get into a brawl after a football game? Hanson, did you ever punch somebody out?
I'm gonna punch you out in about 10 seconds.
Now you're talking. You missed something, my friend. You missed being a teenager.
Maybe. Now they pay me to do that.
The guy's so far back, he doesn't even know what's
The
going
smog
on.
checks can be a drag, huh?
I'm in the middle of a story here.
Hey, Tommy Lockhart.
I heard you come in. That your Mustang?
Uh-huh.
She all bark and no bite?
Well, I don't know if she bites, but nobody's ever been able to get in front of her.
I don't know. You don't look so fast to me. Let's blow.
Good one. He spotted you as a tough guy right away. Hey! He's a lot more dangerous than he looks.
What, did his daddy buy him that car?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. You're the one that's walking away from me.
You know something? You're trying too hard. You gotta earn the right to race me. First you race Charlie, then little Mike, then Spectre. Then, maybe, we'll talk. Oh, and, we're not gonna race for nothing.
Oh, I don't ever race for nothing.
$500 against your pink slip. Let's go. Right now. You think you're so fast. But get the hell out of here and go home, huh?
Hey, hey, hey! Mind if I talk to my man? The man's gonna blow your doors off. Can I talk to him?
Somebody ought to.
Come here. You okay?
I can beat this guy.
Beat him? What are you talking about? You're not even supposed to race him.
Well, I gotta get him to the line, don't I?
Well, just make sure you make the call.
Oh, I'll make the call.
Well, good, because he looks like he could blow your doors off. 396, maybe 454. You're out of your league, friend.
Hey, we don't got the cash. But, I'll put up the pink slip.
Done.
Okay, listen up. As soon as the red Chevelle is on the starting line, Hanson will radio us in. Now remember, we want the red Chevelle. Any others you scoop up as gravy. Any questions?
Starter's in place.
Where's Hanson?
He's coming up to the starting line.
All right, stand by. How is he?
Not good. You had an undercover officer out there racing with him? A police officer racing a car 100 miles an hour in the middle of the night?
Look, Mr. Walker, both the officer involved and myself are terribly sorry for what happened to your son. But he was out there on the street breaking the law without anybody twisting his arm. And it wasn't the first time. He will face charges for what he's done.
Only if he lives, Captain.
You guys are going back to the academy.
What?
Are you kidding?
Do I look like I'm kidding, Pinhole?
No.
It's departmental policy for young officers who commit a grievous error. You'll be interviewed by IAD, then you're to be recycled through the academy starting tomorrow at 0600 hours.
Wait a second. When did I become my partner's keeper?
The day you were sworn in.
I was 50 yards away. What'd you want me to do? Throw my body in front of the cars? I didn't know he was gonna take off.
You acquiesced, Pinhole. IAD is gonna file a 181 on you.
He didn't do anything. It was my fault.
That's right. He didn't do anything. That's why the department calls it acquiescing. Partners are responsible for each other. You know that. And you know that it works both ways. Your screw-up last night could cost him his job, too. Think about it. That's all.
Acquiescing?
Oh, and Hanson, Get a unit to take you home. Your car's been impounded as evidence.
Well, you picked a great time to become irresponsible.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Let me give you all 4 words of advice. Don't make me angry. Okay, listen up. Futrell.
Here, sir.
Abrams.
Yes, sir.
Wilson.
Yes, sir.
Pryor.
Here, sir.
Penhall.
Here, sir.
Welcome back, Officer Penhall.
Good to be back, sir.
For those of you who don't know Officer Penhall, he's an example of what you don't want to become. He's been recycled. Couldn't make it on the outside. But he's being given one more chance. So let's all try and keep him from screwing it up, hmm? Because he sure looks like he could. Hanson. Hanson. Hanson!
Man, have you lost your mind? You sure you want to do this? Yes, and I don't want to hear any lectures from you.
Okay, fine, but I just want to remind you that you're the guy who folds his socks before you put them in your drawer.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm tired of folding my socks.
Okay, well, welcome aboard, but you better wear your helmet. Boy, is Debbie gonna be surprised to see you.
Doesn't it scare you the way you're living? No job, no security?
Hey, I got security. I got security known. I don't owe nobody for anything, and I can go wherever I want, whenever I want. But what about you, man? I mean, you like what you're doing? I mean, what are they gonna do to you for not showing up?
Fire me?
Shrewd move, Hanson.
Just drive, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Russell.
Yo,
It's good to see you, man.
same here, baby.
I just got a call from the academy. Hanson didn't show.
Well, where is he?
I don't know, Hoss. That's why I called you in here. Find him, now.
Yes, sir.
Captain, what about the prelim in the Lafco case?
What about it?
Well, Hanson and I got subpoenaed last week. The hearing's tomorrow.
Find Hanson.
How'd I get stuck with you, Penhall?
Your name begins with P, you idiot. Penhall, Pryor, Pinhead.
Penhall, do you have something to say?
Nelson.
Penhall, why are you here?
I love being a police officer, sir.
No. You are here because you're a screw-up. You were a screw-up the first time you were here, and all you've done since you've left is screw up.
Consistency's always been the strongest part of my game, sir.
You know why you're a screw-up, Penhall? Because you've forgotten how to be a team member. When a police officer works undercover, he gets to dress like a lowlife and talk like a lowlife. After a while, if he's not careful, he forgets what he is, and he starts acting like a lowlife.
Sir, permission to be assigned another partner due to a personal conflict?
Denied. During your 20 years of service, you're going to be assigned a lot of lousy partners. Get used to it. Class, except Penhall. Teen Hut. Now, Officer Penhall, you stay here and act like an individual, while the rest of the team goes out for coffee. Class, dismissed.
Hey! Pull that hand up, recruit.
Thank God. You've come to pull me out of here, right? I got a case I gotta deal with.
Sorry, Penhall, but we're on a Hanson hunt.
Oh, great. Hanson screws up and I gotta pay for it again?
You know where he is, Doug?
No, don't you?
Well, we checked his house, we phoned Amy and his mom, and nobody knows where he is.
Yeah, he better show up. IED's climbing all over Fuller. Besides, he gotta testify in the prelim in the morning. He could get canned for this.
Hanson? Canned? He's never done anything wrong in his life. He doesn't even know anybody who's done anything wrong in his life. Except for me.
What?
Russell Buckins.
See, Hanson, the problem is we all have this inflated view of our own importance, but the reality is we're all just synthetic fiber on some space mutant shoe.
You got any proof to back that up?
Hey, if you'd have been a little bit more selfish, maybe we wouldn't be watching Debbie Eaton's wedding from the cheap seats.
I always wondered what Debbie'd be like.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
She was always some kind of fantasy for me, you know?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
But the thing is, I always wondered if the real thing could ever be as good as the fantasy.
It was better.
What? What was better?
It'll be better. It'll be better. Hey, I got a problem with tenses, all right?
You had her.
Hanson, we're in the middle of a major thoroughfare here.
Tell me the truth or I'll rip your throat out.
Hey, it was a long time ago in college, for Christ's sake. I mean, come on. We were friends. We were at school together. You know, these things happen. My friend. Hey, Tommy, it was one time, you know? If it makes you feel any better. She screamed your name, man. Telling you, you can do it, man.
You do it.
I would, but you know I got a bad bag. Since when? Since just now. Look, it's $500. All you gotta do is stay in the ring for 60 seconds with Sheila. No, come on, 1 minute, 60 seconds. Look, you can buy Debbie a hell of a wedding gift. No! Look, I'll take your picture. We can show it off at the wedding. Bet you it'll make Debbie like you better. Oh, come on, man. How big can Sheila be? This is the stuff that legends are made of. Got it.
All right. You and your partner receive a radio call. There's a 211 suspect, armed and dangerous, hiding out somewhere in this building. Now, when you get here, the building has already been evacuated.
What about the guy in the bathroom?
That's okay. They got the guy in the bathroom.
How about the basement?
The building has been evacuated.
What about the guy in the bathroom's gun?
He was unarmed.
No, he wasn't. See, he taped his gun to the back of the toilet.
They got the gun that was taped to the back of the toilet, Penhall. Anything else?
Just a thought, sir. Didn't want anybody to get hurt.
Good. Okay, Penhall and Pryor, first up, go.
The book says we're supposed to stick together? Two-man perimeter search?
The book don't work on the street. You just said so yourself. Come on, man. We can cover more ground this way. We can handle it.
Don't hurt yourself. You're dead.
Congratulations, Penhall. You're dead.
I'll call my parents, sir.
And what were you doing without your partner?
I hadn't realized that my partner had started the preliminary search without me, sir. Thanks for covering me. Look, I'm sorry, man. It just came out.
Forget about it.
It won't happen again, partner.
I'm not your partner. You don't know the first thing about being somebody's partner.
Look, I'm sorry. I screwed us up. You want me to tell Shields? I will, okay?
Taking off on your own wasn't the mistake. The mistake was I just shouldn't have let you do it.
Hanson, Tom Hanson. He's a guest at the Eaton wedding. No, I don't know what the groom's name is. No, he's not in the wedding. No, he's not the groom. Thank you very much.
Nothing?
Well, I still got 20 hotels left. That is, if my ears hold out that long.
And I hope Aoki's having better luck.
Mr. Neely, why is Officer Tom Hanson not present?
Some sort of an emergency, I'm sure.
This case will be continued until 9 a.m. tomorrow. Officer Aoki, tell Mr. Hanson that if he does not have a valid excuse for ignoring his subpoena, he will be found in contempt, and he will be fined or imprisoned. Thank you very much.
Good. You're up. I'll be honest, Hanson, I've never seen anybody degenerate this fast before.
What did I sleep on, man?
I mean, you blow up your job, you wrestle a bear, you get a tattoo. I mean, what can I say? I'm impressed.
I thought I was dreaming.
Ah, you were, kind of. I tell ya, a lot of guys wouldn't let somebody brand new work on their arm. Took a lot of guts.
I read about guys dying from these things. You can get blood poisoning.
Never happened. You had too much alcohol in you.
How could you let me get a tattoo?
Like, would you forget about the tattoo?
You can't forget about a tattoo, man. That's the point. You got one?
No. Hey, I'm just looking for the right object. I mean, an Indian's perfect for you. Me, I gotta look around. So look, here's the plan. We blow into town, clean up, hit a few bars, whatever. The rehearsal dinner is set for 7. That's when we make our entrance.
We're gonna crash Debbie's rehearsal dinner.
Well, so we'll eat someplace else first. I mean, once she sees you, she's probably gonna blow off the wedding anyway.
Once she sees me, she's probably not gonna recognize me.
Relax, man. She told me she never forgets a face. All right, new plan. You stand in the back of the chapel, pound on the window, and yell, Elaine! Elaine! Hey, what's the matter, man? You gonna puke or something?
I gotta be nuts, man. What am I doing here?
Look, you called the hospital. I mean, the kid in the wreck is gonna be fine.
I'm talking about Debbie.
There's nothing between us anymore.
You're wrong.
No,
man.
it's all in my head.
I'm telling you, she screamed your name, man.
Forget it. I'm not gonna make a fool out of myself.
Hanson, don't wuss out on me now. I mean, we're only a half a tank of...
Yes, sir, I will tell him that. Thank you. I'm glad I could help. Well, let's see. $500 fine plus $150 for towing the Jeep. By the way, it's impounded and undrivable.
Hey, give me a break, huh? I mean, vehicular cowicide? I mean, is that really on the books?
That was a $5,500 cow, son, and you don't have any insurance.
Well, hey, neither did the cow. I mean, this is a no-fault state, isn't it?
Undercover cop, huh?
Yeah, you had a great time here, Sheriff. Can we go now?
Yeah, we got this wedding to make. Somebody want to call us a limo?
Your Captain Fuller tells me you're a day late for court, Hanson. You don't show up first thing in the morning, your whole case is blown. Were you just planning on not showing up, son?
No, I just forgot about the subpoena, and there's no way I can make it now.
I could give you a lift to the rent-a-car. You drive straight through. You should make it in time.
Hey, come on, Hanson. You're not serious, man. We got the wedding, man.
Where in the hell did you pick up this felon?
I appreciate that, sir. I really do. Come on. We got a wedding to stop, huh?
I don't think you got much choice.
Oh, of course he's got a choice. I mean, this is America, isn't it?
Look, I can't go to this wedding, man. I'm a cop. I got a lot of responsibilities.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew you'd wuss out. I mean, isn't this perfect? You are 1 yard away from the goal line, and you call timeout. Don't play for the tie. Go for the touchdown. Go for the touchdown. Touchdown.
I can't.
One time. Goal to goal.
Who is this guy?
Russell Buckins.
You look great, Deb. Extremely great. What do you say we ditch this guy? We can be in Vegas in about 7 hours.
Oh, I don't think so. I remember the last time we did Vegas.
Hey, the kid settled out of chords. Hey, you were never gonna guess who almost made it here with me.
Who?
Nope, you gotta guess, but I'll give you a hint. It's somebody you'd never expect. Tommy Hanson.
Tommy?
Yeah, well, the invitation said I could bring a date.
How is he?
Gained about 30 or 40 pounds, but, you know, you can still make out his face. I'm kidding. He looks great.
He remembered me?
Are you kidding me? I couldn't get the guy to shut up.
You didn't say anything about...
Oh, you mean that night before finals in your dorm room? When you screamed out his name? No. Come on, what kind of guy do you think I am,
Oh, great. Thanks, Russell.
Hey, do I detect the smell of a torch here?
Just tell me what he said.
Well, I think he took it like a man. His exact words were, hey, you guys were in college together, you were friends, and these things happen.
Coming here and all. How close did he get?
The 1 yard line.
And isn't it true that you knew the defendant before the day of his arrest?
Yes, it is.
Isn't it also true you had several arguments with the defendant and did in fact have great disdain for him?
I'd had arguments with the defendant, but I didn't dislike him.
Would you consider him a friend?
No.
It's odd that out of everyone on that campus, you singled out the defendant to detain and search. What was your probable cause?
Well, at that particular time, he was the only person sprinting across the quad, screaming at the top of his lungs, wearing a blood-soaked T-shirt.
No further questions, Your Honor.
We got a hostage up here, man! You leave, I let her go. If you don't, I'm gonna waste her. Can't we talk this out? No! She don't have that kind of time left! Shut up!
Look, there's a tree in the backyard. I can use it to get to the second floor.
You think nobody's watching out the back window? Listen to me carefully, Pryor, and don't screw this up.
Red's your color.
That's it! You come, just blow it!
Come on, man, it's not worth it. Let's talk.
No talk! She's dead!
Hey, what is that? You smell that?
Is this part of the field problem?
Somebody call the fire department!
Come on, we got a fire here!
Hostage safe and sound, sir.
I gotta tell you, Coach, maybe I did miss something when I was a kid. Being so responsible, taking care of my mom after my father was killed. But these last couple of days, you know, seeing Buckins, wrestling a bear, getting a tattoo, even going to jail. It wasn't bad.
You were a little ripe for your teenage rebellion stage, Hanson. Look, nobody's saying you can't take a few days, relieve the job pressures. It gets to all of us. But you were way out of line. You blew off my orders, you blew off IAD, and you came damn close to letting LAFCO walk on an attempted murder charge.
I'm sorry.
Sorry isn't good enough.
You want my badge?
Is that what you feel like you want to do?
You want to know what I feel? I'm tired of putting my butt on the line for complete strangers. If they want to do drugs, fine. If they want to crack up at 100 miles an hour, fine. Let them kill each other. Maybe someday I want to get married, have a kid. I just don't want to miss anything.
All right, look. You did something wrong, Hanson. Fortunately, nobody died. I can make a few calls, straighten things out with IAD, get you some time off.
I don't think it'll matter.
You know, I've typed up my letter of resignation at least a half a dozen times. Give it some time before you call it a career. And Hanson, you're not Russell Buckins.
I know.
You going home?
I don't think so.
You forgot your car keys, honey? Honey? Tommy,
You remembered.
I never forgot. Miss Ryder, could you give me a few minutes?
Certainly.
Can you come in?
Only for a year or two.
Bucky said you were coming, and then you weren't coming, and...
I was, then I wasn't. Now I'm here, and, You look beautiful, Deb.
I feel like I should be standing on a cake.
Okay, look, here's the deal. We find a house, we buy some clothes, we buy some food, and we get this thing right.
You've got great timing, Tommy.
I'm a late bloomer, I'm sorry. I don't even know why I'm here. Look, I better go.
Tommy. Don't go yet.
Debbie, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but, maybe you should postpone the wedding.
You can't be serious. It's in less than 4 hours.
I know, but I am. I mean, this is it, Deb.
Tommy, we can't. I can't. I'm going to Hawaii tonight on my honeymoon. Bert just left to pick up the tickets.
Yeah, I know. I paid the bellboy to call him.
You did what?
I had to see you alone.
I can't believe I'm even considering this.
Can't believe I'm even asking you.
What about Bert?
He'll get over it.
We didn't.
Come on. Now, what is it all gonna matter in 100 years?
Tommy, I can't hurt Bert like that. I'm getting married tonight.
You love this guy.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. You mind if I don't stick around for the wedding? Deb, I'm real sorry about winter break. I'll always wonder. Don't ask me again.
Oh, I know you did. You didn't do it. I know you didn't. You didn't. Did you? No way. No way. Not a single way. Did you? And if you did, and you didn't tell me, you're a dead man. Dead. I will welcome incarceration for your murder if you did and you didn't tell me. Dead man. Dead man. I know you didn't do it. Did you?
Debbie tells me you got some kind of a job or something?
It's no big thing. Actually, I've been doing a little writing.
Writing? I didn't know you were into that.
Not really, but I can make my own hours and there's no dress code. But what about you, man? You figured out what you're gonna do yet?
No, not yet.
Dead man. I am not kidding, Tommy.
What kind of stuff do you write?
Magazine pieces, lifestyle stuff mostly.
Where do you get your ideas?
You know, life.
Well, you ought to have plenty of material from this trip.